Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and today we're playing Been There, Dan That. So this is part of my Thankful for Games November series, I suppose I'm doing. Games that I got for free. It's worth pointing out for disclosure, I got all of these games either through random giveaways or Twitter giveaways or things like that. I've never accepted a game directly from a video game maker or any other company that wasn't also just available to the general public. But I also didn't pay for these games, so we're going to cover these a little bit differently than what we usually are going to do. A little less research is going to be put into them. I didn't even know this game had a menu. To begin with, the quality of these games are not going to be great, and I'm going to give them 30 minutes, and if I want to continue playing, I will. If I don't, I'm going to stop. It seems pretty much like this is a spoof on some really old point-and-click adventures made by size5games.com. For instructions, go to their websites. Apparently, yeah. I've had too many game companies that change their websites or disappear completely. It does seem to have a save and load and audio controls and exits, so let's just hop into it. The audio sounds actually pretty good compared to what I would say the video is in this game, which the graphics are either very stylized or bad, depending on how you want to describe that. I would say it's probably bad. Well, I had to use a lot of objects and a lot of other objects, but I finally managed to get to the whizzo bang fireworks off the blind monkey. We'll have to you across that canyon alive again in no time. Dan, old body. So this is kind of a parody, and apparently our friend is dead, and we have a rocket. It's a whiz-bang firework TM. Exactly what I need. Now here's the problem, is that point-and-click adventures really became popular because of the CD-ROM and talkie versions of their game. They've not bothered to do this here, and because of that, you've you've pretty much already admitted that you're gonna be lazy in comparison of just, let's see if I can right click to switch things around. I guess I can. And so what was that? It's a cigarette lighter with 4-leaf clover printed on it. So while the music's good, the videos are awful and there's no talking. And you can change the text speed in the menu, which is helpful. This is made in, I believe it's called Adventure Game Studio AGS software. I've seen other games made in it. For instance, The Cat Lady is made in it. It's an incredibly old software, it seems, by today's standards, and I think you probably could easily it would probably take a lot more work to make something like this in Unreal or Unity, but I think by doing it in Unreal and Unity it would run better. There's a lot of text here, but apparently we're shooting them across into Dr. Oddball's shack, and that's gonna reanimate Dan. And so either we're gonna have a flashback or that's where we're going to move forward. This entire game seems like it's built around a pun. And the music is cool, and the intro is cool. This is very along the lines of a Sam and Max intro. So they have some love here, but they don't have the animation chops. They needed to team up with somebody else. So apparently it's self-insertion of the two characters. And see, now this graphics actually looks better than what we were seeing before. But it's great to be alive and back at home again. Thanks for shoving that firework up my butt. Absolute pleasure. So we've got some crude humor, which Sam and Max and Full Throttle and Day of the Tentacle all kind of had a little bit about that, but this is too much of that. There's way too much text going on right now. I cannot read this fast. So they want me to fix the television, apparently, now. So here's what looks like a watercolor painting of Full Throttle and Sam and Max. And Day of the Tentacle. So they're wearing their love on the sleeve. They're just not doing anything new so far. So, like, I'm a huge fan of point-and-click adventure games, but apparently we can now talk, and at certain times we can, but I'm also kind of not a fan of what's going on here. In a similar way, I had problems with this is the LucasArts symbol, by the way. What was it? Strong Bad, super cool game for awesome people. Was the game that came out, and it was based on Homestar Runner. And I just didn't have any interest or any nostalgia or love for Homestar Runner, and so I played that game all the way through, and in the end I was just not really having that much fun with it. That's very much what I'm having here too, is that when I first played, say, Sam and Max, the characters very quickly convinced me to like them, but like, I just don't feel like that's the case here. Like, I don't like these characters. They talk too much, and wait, apparently there's more to turning this metal coat hanger into an aerial. Like, this walking back and forth. Like, this seems like this is just inside jokes, honestly. Even if this was like a school project, which I always have this thought that there's schools out there that have thesis projects where you make a game and you publish it to Steam, and that's the reason they get on Steam. Like, even if that was the case, in this case, I don't think they would have gotten a good grade for this. unless they really had some kind of excuse for the lack of artistic quality. Like, I honestly feel like I could take a draw better than this myself, and I am by no means an artist. And without that talkiness, there's just way too much dialogue. In 2017, I am just not ready to read a game. And it seems like they're using British terms here, so let's see, this with this. Let's just see if the idea is to, I guess you have to select items. The inventory system being at the top is odd. The number of inventory system seems odd. And oddly, yeah, I can't even figure out how to get through this. Like, I can't even figure out how to get through this first part. Like, we did that beginning tutorial, and that's as far as we've gotten. And so unless we're supposed to glue, select glue, and then use that. This audio is going to get really, really repetitive. And unless there's yeah, because I don't want to read everything they're saying, I'm not going to get any help as far as what I'm supposed to do. And so I'm already checked out of this game. There is certainly something heavy about the fact if you get a game for free, you don't have to play it. But there is also something to be said about there's something to be said about playing games that are free are probably not really worth it. That's funny, I've been all over this place and I can't figure it out. I just cannot figure out what they want. What the clue is. Like, and I imagine that it's some kind of crazy parody. Like, that is my guess, is that there's something really insane that is like a moon logic puzzle. See, that actually seemed to work and do something, but it didn't really do anything. That's like either I've missed something, or you'd think it would be so easy. It's just the standard response would be to find the coat hanger, use the coat hanger on the TV, and yet that doesn't seem to work. Stick it out the window. What window? Like, it's telling me to stick the coat hanger out the window. There's not been any windows anywhere in this stupid game. Wow. Well, we failed here. We've certainly failed to even go 30 minutes. Not every game even deserves a 30-minute try. Like, there's no window in here. There's no window in here, and there's no window in the empty bathroom. So whatever they're trying to get us to do, it's not here. Well, I've barely gone 17 minutes, and let's just turn that volume all the way down. Nope, can't affect music at all apparently. And that text speed needs to be really slowed down too. Let's look at this for a second, actually. So at the slowest speed to put the text on, it's really, really slow to say 4 letters. But adventuring partner, my adventure partner, Dan. Take that, my adventure partner. We get it. You're not gay. Phew. Like, so let's see if we could examine this. Maybe on the lowest setting, you just have to click to go forward, but it wasn't doing that before. Anyways, there's nothing here. Literally nothing here. There's no reason why I would want to torture my eyes looking at these awful graphics, force them to read really longly written, if I were to guess, badly written jokes. Nothing I've seen here has been specifically well-written jokes. It seems just to be immature humor, sticking a rocket up your friend's bum and then implying they're gay or implying they're not gay or whatever. So yeah, the graphics are no good, the writing's no good, the interface is AGS, which is a little old, and it doesn't give you full 16:9 1080p resolution. The audio sounds good, but it's very, very repetitive, and you can't turn that music off at all, which is a big problem, or you can't even turn it down. The sound effects loop through everything. And the story here seems to just want to reference old point-and-click adventures, games, and that's very much not in the style of point-and-click adventure games, actually, because the point of old LucasArts games is that they were sly and witty, and they might make a reference to another point-and-click adventure game, but then they wouldn't do it directly, and you'd have to be in the know. It would be an inside joke. There's no inside jokes here. They're just plastering it literally on the walls. Well, that's it for this video. I'm done with Been There, Dan That. Almost certainly a significant amount, if not all the games I've gotten for free and I'm gonna play this month are going to end this way, just with me not really caring to play them because I didn't really care to play them in the first place, and I wouldn't have paid any money for them if they weren't free. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.